Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of FTB Horizons 3. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'm having a fantastic day. It has come to my attention, thanks to all you lovely people in the comments who told me. Last episode, we set up this environmental tech void ore miner thing over here. And it's been working slowly, but it's been working. And basically to upgrade it, you need these erodium crystals, and you also need a special lens, that's this thing right here, to get erodium crystals at a higher percentage. And thanks to all of you lovely people, the crystal lens is what you need. And it looks like this. You need 6 erodium blocks. That means to get the crystal lens, you need 54 of these erodium crystals. Now, I don't know how long I've been AFK or out and about in this world. Like, I don't know exactly how long this thing's been running, but I will say it's running way too slow for my taste. So we're going to explore some other options. I want to start working towards the mining drill from Industrial Foregoing. I think it's in here somewhere. I think it's called like a laser drill or something like that. Yeah, laser base, laser drill. So basically, you need the drill itself, and then it also needs, I believe, 4 of these laser bases as well. And it's all pretty simple, except for this laser lens. You need pink slime. And pink slime, the only way to get it is by spawning in pink slime, or spawning in a pink slime by placing pink slime fluid in the world. Pink slime fluid is obtained from the meat. It's like the meat processing thing or the slaughterhouse or something like that. Yeah, mob slaughter factory. This thing will produce pink slime. So it's going to be a little bit of a process to get us there. But that thing does work much faster than this. And I also learned that this thing will not give us any cobblestone or any of that kind of stuff either. So I think we're going to go with the drill. I think that's a good plan. So I've been I've been making some of this rubber. You know, we used this setup earlier in the series, so you guys should be familiar with it if you've watched the whole series. And we need to smelt. Oh, right. We got to turn this stuff in. No? Does it need 9? Is that the deal? Am I going crazy? Okay. So this is actually going to take us a little bit longer than I thought. I don't have a ton of this. I don't need a ton of it, but still. Yeah, 32. I need 9 per, so I actually need even more than that. This is gonna take a little bit, I think. Okay, that's fine. There are other things that I have to do first. So basically, to set this thing up, what we need is a couple of things. First of all, we need an animal feeder, and this is going to be used to breed animals. It sounds pretty simple, and to be blunt, it is pretty simple. So let's go ahead and make one of these bad boys. We need a tin gear. We need a machine frame. And then we need an iron gear. And, okay, we're going to need some purple dye. Ooh, do I have any poppies? I do. There we go. So let's go purple dye. Make a little bit of that. And then for carrots, we need some gold. Do I not have any gold? Am I completely and totally out of gold? Really? You're kidding. I am why did you disappear? You're supposed to be locked? Huh. Well, either way, it appears that I need some gold as well, so there's more to this than I had initially thought. I thought I was a little bit more prepared than this. I apologize. Oh well, this is fine. Let me get some preparations done. I also need to go to the Nether and kill some ghasts, because I need to be able to make a few of these mob imprisonment tools. And the thing is, like, we have a whole bunch of cows. We're going to be using cows for this. We have a whole bunch of cows back at our little starter house, but I really don't want to lead them, like, all these thousands of blocks with a lead or with wheat. So I'm just going to make a couple of these mob imprisonment thingies and do it that way. So tell you what, let me get some preparations done. Probably going to have to go mining for a little bit of gold and stuff as well. Make more of this rubber, all sorts of stuff. But let me get some stuff done, and I'll be back in a sec. All right, guys, I am back. Maybe an hour or so has passed. I went to the Nether, killed a couple of ghasts, got some of these mob imprisonment tools. Also upgraded this to a 4 fluid extractor setup. These things really aren't too expensive, and neither are these block placers. So basically just more latex coming in so we can produce plastic much faster than before. While we're down here, let's actually check this out. Yeah, okay, so it's still going, but we've gotten, I think, 3 erodium crystals in like an hour. So you can see kind of why I want to upgrade this whole thing. Anyway, let's toss these in there, and let's just make a bunch of this. Grab the ones that I already have and toss them into our furnace here so we can start making some things. So, if I remember correctly, we wanted to make an animal feeder, and we needed... I made an iron gear. I ended up using one of those, or using the iron gears for other stuff. We're going to need a couple of golden carrots, and we're going to need a golden apple. And I do have an apple. Okay, good. So that should be fine. We'll take the plastic, toss that in here, and bam, we have our animal feeder. So there's one part done. Now we're going to need an animal baby separator. And this guy is also going to require purple dye, it appears. So let's make red. Go back to our animal baby separator. Make more purple dye. There we go. Make another machine frame. Like so. And then we need a gold. I just made 41 gold gears. I shift-clicked when I shouldn't have shift-clicked. Rip all of my gold. Dang it. Man. Okay. Well, hopefully we don't need too many more of these. Anyway, it's fine. So we now have our baby separator and our feeder. So let's take these things outside real quick, because I need to see what the range on these is and kind of how they work. So here's the separator. And it appears to work in a 1, 2, 3, what is this, like a 7? Yeah, 7 by 7 area. Okay. Now, it used to be that you could, if adult filter is installed, it will move adult animals instead of baby animals. Okay, gotcha. That's what I'm looking for. So we also need an adult filter, which is going to require an egg and some more plastic. Okay, that's all fairly easy. I think I probably have at least one egg somewhere, I would think. So let's go and make one of those. And then we also need one more of these. Because what we're going to do is essentially we're going to breed the cows. They'll make babies. We will then separate them and put those babies into a separate pen. And then once they grow up, we'll separate them again and pull out the adults. And that's essentially the idea here. So let's make one more purple dye. and go animal. Yeah, that's the right thing. Okay, there we go. So then adult, we grab this guy. And then we also need to check and see this animal feeder. What's the range on this? I forgot to look a minute ago. Looks like, again, 7x7. Okay, so basically I need 3 7x7 areas that are all separated out with a 1 block space in between. That's basically the idea here. Oh, apparently I'm flying. That's fine. So where do we want to put this is the question. I suppose we could put it... Maybe I'll put it outside, actually. Like, we'd have to run conduits, but conduits are cheap. I think that'd be fine. Let me get this figured out, guys, and I will be back with you in just a minute. All right, guys, I am back. I've decided to set the farm up over here. This will be kind of the access, but it's pretty much all going to be behind the walls over here. And then right here is where it's going to output to, these 2 little tanks. So let me show you what I've done here, because there's a couple things that are a little bit different. So first things first, we want 2 separate fluid conduits, 1 going to each tank. We're going to put a servo here and a servo here. And that's going to, that one will be liquid meat. The other one will ultimately be pink slime. Okay, so that should work like so. You're going to be able to kind of see behind, but whatever, it's fine. So here's the whole process. Right here's the animal feeder. This is where we're going to put our breeder cows, in this little room right here. And I need to run a cable from our refined storage system to this thing to automatically fill this industrial feeder with wheat. Or I could just, like, do it manually, honestly. That probably wouldn't be that big of a deal, considering we have a whole bunch of wheat right here. So tell you what, why don't we just take all of our wheat for the moment, because obviously it's going to take a while to get through all this, all of this wheat. This stuff is not like animals do not breed faster than normal using this thing. This thing just does it automatically for you. So that should work. We'll fill this up manually. And I don't think we actually need like anything else here. I think we can just... Did I put the dirt in there? I put the dirt in there. What did I do that for? We can just put this back, okay? There's a power conduit that runs down here underneath, and apparently I should probably fill this part back in. There we go. So animals will grow up here. They'll get sucked through the wall, and this is where they'll be, or animals will get bred here. The babies will get sucked out into this room, and then when they grow up into adults, they'll get sucked out into this room. Cows do not require grass at all. Like, you don't need it. So, it should be fine. Okay, so I think the next step is to take a sleep. Let's go grab a couple of cows. In fact, let me get this thing kind of... Well, you know what? We can do the first cows together just to see if it all works. So let's go back to our starter house here. Grab a couple mob imprisonment tools and this warp stone. And then... Yeah, I was going to say, over here is where I have all the cows. So we'll take those, and then I will warp back. You know what? While we're here, before I leave... there's not really a lot of stuff. Is this area chunk loaded? I don't know that it is. Can I chunk load that? Yeah, there we go. That way this farm will keep going even when I'm not over here. Now let's head back home. Modern house. And there we go. So if I take these two, and let's just grab a cobblestone block for a minute. If I take these guys and I put them in here, like so. Yeah, the animal feeder automatically feeds them. And the baby, no. Okay, I see a problem. We need the baby to get sucked into, yeah, because the babies will always try to run back to their parents. So let's do it that way, and let's just make like a little passageway up here where the babies can't reach. Just so I can move back and forth from room to room, so I can check on everything and make sure it all works. But that part seemed to work just fine. Now we get to see when this one grows up, if it gets sucked over into this room. So in the meantime, let me go and fill up a whole bunch. Let me get all those cows that are over at the starter house and bring them over here. Put them in here to be our breeder cows. I'll be back in a sec. All right, guys, I am back. I disabled the slaughter machine. Uh-oh. Now I might not be able to get to it. I disabled the slaughter factory, and then went AFK for the length of an Isaac run. And everything is working. There are a ton of cows in here. This thing is working beautifully. We're going to have to probably figure out something to do with this experience, but that's fine. And here we go. Lots of wheat, still doing its job. So far, so good. All we need to do is enable this mob slaughter factory over here and just say active, always active. And there we go. Things are happening. We've got pink slime and regular fluid, liquid meat. And did it kill like everything? Nope. Not everything at once. So it takes a little while. Doesn't kill everything in the thing at once. That's good. Because that means we'll get more pink slime than what we initially saw here. But we are finally getting a little bit of pink slime. And we need 1,000 millibuckets, or 1 bucket's worth, to get this thing all sorted out and get our pink slimes and all that kind of stuff. Once we do that, we can trap one. We can spawn a pink slime and then trap it in this mob imprisonment tool, and then that will give us like all the pink slime we'll ever want. So I think this is good. Ooh, I see a problem. Maybe we can resolve this with our crescent hammer, because it's trying to put pink slime through this pipe and liquid meat through the other. Can we, if I put that there? Ah, man. Okay, I have another way around that. We can just add a couple more conduits so each pipe feeds to each one. So let's grab some fluiducts here. And then we should be able to change this. So if we go here and we say, I want that one to go out the back and meat to go out the right side. Like so. That should work. And then basically we'll just go, wait a minute. Temporarily. Tell you what. Let's bring it up here temporarily. Disable that. We're going to lose a little bit of liquid meat, but that's okay. Let's do that. We'll let this all drain into the right thing. Good. So that's taken care of. Now we shouldn't end up with any more pink slime in here. And then we just need to bring this over like so and let that drain. And it should drain it all. There we go. So now pink slime should come out the back, I think. Why are you not coming out the back? This should not be filling up. This should be draining into the tanks. What if we do it in reverse order? No, now it's going out all the sides. Okay, well, that did not work that well. So let's We don't want this going out the back at all. We'll let this drain. Should be fine in just a second here. There we go. Seems good. I'm going to break all these for a minute. And pink slime, I want that going out the back. No. Break. Oh, man. Break this. There we go. And that one. Okay. And then we put our servo here. And you're still going out the back. What in the world? Why is... These sides. These sides are a little funky. Unless it's the front. It shouldn't be. Let's do it. Yeah, let's say pink slime, front and back. This one, everything else. And let's see if that makes any difference. We'll let this, we'll let these pipes drain. How much pink slime do we have? Oh, we have plenty. So we're good. So now, let's grab our crescent hammer. Put that here, disable this. This still has meat in it, though. Why is it doing liquid meat out? I don't understand. Either way, whatever. It's fine. I'm not gonna spend any more time trying to derp around with it on camera right now. We've spent more than enough time doing that. So let's grab. Actually, I probably have a bucket in here already. I do. Let's grab a mob imprisonment tool and a bucket. We'll grab 1 bucket of pink slime. And then let's go out here and drop that. And we should get a pink slime that will spawn out of this. It's going to spread. And where'd you go? There we go. I got 1 pink slime. And then this will all just flow away. So we have a pink slime captured in here. Can I, this should just disappear on its own, I think. I don't think it's going to mess with the water. Hopefully it won't. Maybe I'll get lucky and it'll spawn another pink slime for me, but somehow I doubt it. Or it's just going to spread all over the water and ruin everything. That's cool, too. We'll come back to that later. The water should refill. Anyway, we have our pink slime now. So next, let's bring that down over here. Let's go to this whitelist filter, turn this thing off, and replace the skeleton with pink slime. And then when we activate this, this should spawn pink slimes. Yeah, there we go. And they die. And we'll start getting their drops. You spawned in the glass. How'd that work? I'm very confused as to how he spawned in the glass, but, okay. Whoa! They're spawning through the glass. Okay. Well, either way, we can kill them. Get the pink slimes. And then let's turn this thing off, because I've got 11 of them now, and we don't need tons and tons and tons. And I just realized that all those drops, that this thing was set wrong. It's fine. Not a big deal. We have our pink slimes that we need. So, let's actually grab whatever rubber we have here. And actually, we've got tons and tons of it, so that's awesome. That should last us a while. Let's toss all that into our system. Go rubber. And make me a stack of that, which we can then smelt up. We'll take what's in there, toss it into our system, and now we can start making our laser base and our laser drill. So the laser drill, we've got our laser lens now. Now that we have the pink slime, everything else here is not really that hard to make, honestly. Like the diamond gears, we can make those pretty easily. The machine frame, you know, we've made those a couple times, so that shouldn't be a big deal. Let's just make a couple of those. There we go. Glass, that's just regular glass. Yeah, all of this is pretty easy. So there's our laser drill. And then we need, it says no laser base. So basically we need laser bases, and I think we need 4 of these. So let's go 1, 2, 3. I know we need 4. I think technically you can use just 1, but 4 will give you like a much faster charge. Thankfully, we have a whole bunch of gold gears already because I'm an idiot and I made far too many of them. Let's make some iron gears. And hopefully I have enough diamond. I totally do. Oh, I had barely enough though. We just ran out. That's fine. We've got our 4 laser bases. So now, if we take these, and we'll set this guy up, I think over... Let's just set it up like over here. Let's see. This is the line. Let's just dig a little bit kind of this way. We'll dig a little bit out over here. That should be fine. So we say laser base goes here. I'm going to dig this like 2 more that direction. And again, a lot of this stuff that I'm putting down right now is just kind of temporary until we get more resources. Like, we'll get there. But we can do something like... Does it really only need 1? Oh, sure enough, it does. So this has changed from how Mine Factory Reloaded used to do it. It used to be that you needed 4 laser prechargers, they were called. And now it appears that that's a little bit different. I think maybe this doesn't even have to go down to the void either. I'm not really sure. Let's see if we can figure this out. So, let's look at our laser drill. We'll look at the book entry. When placed 1 block away of a laser base, it will charge with power. If it is wrongly placed, it will have a name tag on top telling you so. Okay? And it doesn't say anything beyond that. Okay, well, let's grab some flux ducts. Let's grab some chest. Chest? I really don't have a single chest? I don't have a single chest. Okay, fair enough. Make an iron chest, and I don't know if I actually have the gold. I don't have the gold to make a gold chest at the moment. Okay, fine. Grab me some item ducts. Let's go servo. Let's make a hardened servo. And that should be basically everything we need. And then what we'll do, I think, is... where is it? Over here? Over here. I think we'll turn the one for this into a diamond chest. But first, let's run our power cables. So I'm going to run this over like so. Ooh. Put that back. There we go. And we'll run it down. This thing now has power. And then we also need power on this. Maybe not. I guess this is the only part of it that actually requires power. That's really slow. That's really slow. Maybe the laser base is where the actual items go? Yeah. Huh. So that's very different than how I expected it to be. So this thing doesn't actually require power. I guess the laser base is like your drill? Huh. So, yeah, essentially you need 4 drills and 1 base. That's unfortunate because I don't really have a whole lot of resources and stuff left. I mean, we got some diamond ore in here that we can mine up. And that gave us 9 diamonds. But it appears that this is kind of the other way. This is reversed from how I expected it to be. So the drill... Okay. Okay, good to know. Tell you what. How many diamonds do I have? I have 3. And now I've got 12. That'll be enough to make at least 1 more laser drill. So let's make another laser drill and just see if I'm right about this. And then I can, you know, once it gets up and running, I'll eventually end up with enough resources that I can make more of these easily enough. Let's go 2 diamond gears. And then I think that's basically it. Okay. So that seems good. We've got another drill now. So what we're going to do, this thing, like every 2 seconds or so, it creates an ore. So let's switch these around, okay? And let's go, we want our laser base here, and then we want a drill and a drill. No laser base? Dude, the laser base is literally right here. What do you mean there's no laser base? Do I have to place it like that? Yeah, okay, so the way it's facing matters. Oh, that's another, wait a minute. Drill? Yeah? It's not facing the right way. Please. Don't face. Can I rotate it? Yes, you can rotate it with the hammer. Okay, there we go. So now, let's just dig like so, and like so, and we'll just run conduits like this. These should charge up, and now how fast is this going? Much faster. So it's about it's about twice as fast as it was, which makes sense. So basically, if you want this thing to work relatively quickly, you need 4 of these laser drills. And basically, in order for this to work, I think we'll need better, in order for this to work quickly, we'll probably need better power conduits, because these only support so much power per tick. But this will get the job done. Now, if I put this on top, and we say output on top, will it output to this chest automatically? Is that a thing that will happen? It's still got a ways to go before it gets there, but I feel like it probably will. I'm just going to put a torch here and here. And then ultimately we'll end up with 2 more laser drills, 1 here and 1 here, and that'll speed this thing up so it's, you know, not super quick, but quicker than it was for sure. And then these will speed up more once we have better power conduits, because right now 100 RF per tick, I think, is all that those, these things can only, oh no, they can transfer 1,000. So why does it say max 100? Maybe this thing has just been nerfed considerably? Yeah, okay, so it's outputting, but it's outputting up. It's not outputting into the chest directly. So, bearing that in mind, let's put an item duct here and put the chest on top. Now do you output? Nope, doesn't appear so. Okay, do it this way. And now you're where you belong. Okay. So it'll work. It's just going to be a little bit of a process. Either way, this is a big step in the right direction. Once we get some more infrastructure here going, we now have basically 2 quarries going. One will give us a lot more resources. And if we look at the laser drill, you can see kind of like what all you can get. And you can focus on specific types of ore by using different laser lenses, which will like give you a better chance of getting each type. So it works. It's kind of the same concept as this thing. It's just a little bit different, and it's a little bit of a different system. Either way, guys, unfortunately, I'm out of time for this episode, so I gotta call this one right here. My friends, if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Links in the description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, my friends, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.